How's it going, everyone? Laughing here, and today I am super pumped because we got the official reveal trailer for Battlefield 2042. Gotta say, super duper pumped. So I have kind of seen the trailer a few times already. I've kind of looked into some of the background info, kind of what we know either from EA or from people that kind of got a behind the scenes look. So I'll be covering a little bit of that in terms of what we see in the trailer. But if you're looking for more comprehensive knowledge, kind of beyond the trailer, I will have another video going out tomorrow, or it might be already out depending on when you're watching this. But do kind of keep that in mind in terms of how many players are going to be in each maps, kind of the maps themselves, the lore, that sort of thing. That's going to be in a separate video, so do keep that in mind. This is kind of just a trailer breakdown. So without further ado, let's just hop right into it. Alrighty, here we go. It's gonna be rated M. Big surprise. I'm telling you right now. All right, cool. We got like a kind of Osprey looking helicopter here. And none of this is actual full gameplay. This is all kind of rendered stuff. But so this is actually one of the looks like, I believe, characters that you can use in the game. So that's kind of cool. Everyone else is kind of just kind of a generic soldier. So they do have like actual specialists in the game, which is cool. As you see here, we also have an awesome wingsuit, which is pretty cool, pretty impressive. I'm actually pretty pumped on that. We got the Robo Dog that was kind of leaked earlier on. Super cool. They can actually drop into battle. You can kind of call them to help you out, which is really cool. Awesome tank battle with this as well. This is actually a pretty cool map. Looks like I believe it's just a map of kind of like old ships. So this is actually one of the cargo ports, I believe, in Singapore. When it comes to the maps, I'll kind of briefly talk about them a little bit, but I'll kind of go more in depth. These are all kind of generic troopers here, but kind of cool scene nonetheless. And we're actually about to see another specialist here in a second, I do believe. And yep, there he is. So although it's not gameplay, I feel like we, from this we can kind of glean, I don't know. That the taking dog tags is back in the game. It's kind of been a Battlefield, it's kind of standard for a while, so that's kind of cool. We got some really cool vehicles here as well. I'm actually going to go back here a second. So yeah, kind of cool hover vehicles. Oh, come on now. So this is one of the ice maps. This is actually the same map as kind of the trailer started off on. We got some zip lines, it looks like, which is pretty cool. Everyone's kind of fighting on the ice. So kind of really cool hover tanks, miniguns on top. Pretty cool and futuristic. Absolutely. And we got another kind of cool futuristic kind of tank that they have as well. So that's sick, of course. So this is like the big map that was really leaked a lot. So we have that kind of helicopters around. We got tank, foot soldiers, and we got a rocket launch, which is cool. So this rocket right here is going to be a really big part of the Levelution in this map. Either the rocket can be launched successfully, or the launch can fail and it will affect the map. It'll explode, what have you. So that's kind of a cool thing that they're adding in here is with the Levelution. Stuff can happen, but it's not necessarily one thing. It can be kind of multiple things on a map potentially, or just the outcomes can kind of change depending on what the players do, who's winning potentially as well. So kind of a cool concept, kind of cool idea. I look forward to kind of seeing a little bit more of that in future trailers. So here we're gonna have a successful launch. I'm spoiling it, I know, but pretty cool regardless. I look forward to kind of seeing this, and I don't know who that, it looks like there's people down there, and they're getting real toasty, that's for sure. All right, so this from looks wise, this is my second favorite map that I've seen kind of so far. The aesthetic, very cool. Really looking forward to fighting on this map. Skyscrapers everywhere. Pretty sick. Obviously, we have some helicopter combat. So I think that's like a Lil Bird and like Apaches. If I'm getting the helicopters wrong, I apologize. But those two actually are confirmed to be in the game. So if I'm wrong, I'm still right. And we're about to see really cool thing. So Battlefield is known for just doing crazy, stupid stuff. And hey, kind of crazy, stupid. A quad getting jumped off a building, taking out a helicopter. Very Battlefield DNA. And we're about to up that a level once again. We got some jet fighter combat here, which I am super pumped on. I've never really been a big fighter jet pilot in Battlefield, but this looks sick. So I really like the designs, futuristic, yet at the same time believable. So, and just gets out of his jet, hops back in after he blows up the aircraft. Awesome. Fantastic. All right, so this is actually, I believe, the Seoul map from Seoul, Korea. And stuff's about to get wacky and wild. That is for sure. For at first here, I'll kind of pause real quick, kind of go back. This kind of reminded me a little bit of like Operation Metro. So it'll be interesting to see if they kind of add a little bit of that. And obviously, kind of at the beginning, very reminiscent of another map. It's something Peak. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting the map name. It's been a while since I've played on that one. But I don't know, we'll kind of see if we have any sort of some DNA of like some older popular maps and the new ones. So these are just the maps that have been confirmed. There might be more maps kind of coming down the line. This is not, I believe, a not yet confirmed specialist. They look special to me. They got some cool stuff going on, so I won't be surprised if we see her later on. And yeah, we got a tornado in the map, ripping down buildings, moving soldiers, and this is another one of the specialists, rather, that we're going to be able to choose from. We use kind of featured prominently now twice in it. So any different look too, I do believe. So yeah, we get to actually drive these little cars, which is super fun and cool. I kind of look forward to seeing what other kind of wacky vehicles we can see. Trying to, of course, outrun the tornado, which is not easy. I gotta say, this is gonna be cool. And not only is this kind of really kind of affect kind of the gameplay, is let's say you die or maybe you're not dead, you just kind of see the tornado, you can kind of play around this. Either you can go a little bit closer to the tornado and push there towards an objective, trying to avoid it, or you can completely kind of bypass it, using the tornado to your advantage, which is really cool idea. I haven't really quite seen that I can think of in a multiplayer game like that. Really kind of interesting concept, and I look forward to experiencing it myself. And there we go. We got the wingsuit again. I personally don't think they'd be able to escape the tornado with that, but yeah. So pretty cool. Battlefield 2042 coming out, I'm pretty sure, this year. And yes, we're gonna actually have real gameplay 4 days from now. So that's exciting. I will be, of course, be watching that. I did live stream the official reveal trailer earlier today over on twitch.tv/LaffingNinja. So if you want to kind of catch my live stream of that, the June 13th gameplay reveal, I'll be over there streaming that. Really excited to do that. Really a lot of gameplay reveals and the conferences as well. I plan on streaming over there, kind of giving my live opinion on things. So if you do want to catch that and you don't want to miss it, throw me a follow on Twitch, much appreciated. And I'll be posting kind of a lot of my breakdowns of things, especially for the next 2 weeks on YouTube, of course. One thing I do want to talk about is actually the Robo-Dog on here. It actually falls from the sky. And I said it before, but you can actually call these things down, and they kind of help you fight. And I believe also same thing for any ground vehicles as well. You can kind of order them. They pop up. and I'm assuming a realistic way you can kind of hop in, which is kind of cool. So I'm really digging the Levelution. I feel like they did a really good job of showing that off with really all the maps that we saw for the most part. This is the kind of the one map that we really didn't get to see a whole lot of Levelution, or really any Levelution. But I do believe we are actually going to be able to move these cargo spaces here during combat with a big crane, what have you. So it kind of looks very labyrinthy. If you're a fan of Call of Duty, Shipment is a very popular map over on Modern Warfare 2019. Getting little Shipment vibes. Either way, it's going to be nice close combat, which is awesome. That's kind of the cool thing about Battlefield, I gotta say, is you can go from very, very kind of long range engagements for the most part, then suddenly you're claustrophobic, and that sniper rifle or long range assault rifle or what have you you're using is suddenly not as useful as a handy dandy shotgun. So kind of more of that, it looks like, as well. And you know, I know this is once again not gameplay, but you know, we'll be able to kind of climb on top of the cargo and all that fun stuff. Which is kind of cool. So I really do feel like they were able to capture a lot of the kind of the DNA of Battlefield. Actually, real quick, yes, we do see potential little Levelution. Yeah, big explosion. As it moves some of the, it kind of cuts off a little bit early. But yeah, so this map and let's see here, this map are actually all the same. There is just one big map. And this is one of the points that you can, you know, capture in Conquest or what have you. So, and there is going to be, you know, persistent damage, which they've had in past ones as well. But even big, you know, persistent damage, it's not going to be like, you know, you take down a whole, just one building, and that's kind of it. There's going to be more than that as well. So, and I do want to kind of go to, yeah, this spot right here. So we kind of look into this area. What we don't see is this whole area right here below, before you get to the buildings, I do believe is actually playable. So if you're like doing conquest, you know, over, you know, kind of closer towards us rather, you know, spawn point, what have you, and you know, more down the line in the buildings is where another one would be, and you're probably gonna have different points, you know, either on or in buildings, just kind of cool. Wouldn't surprise me if you have like zip lines across the buildings as well. But this is a really big map, and I think a lot of these buildings you're gonna be able to mess with, take down, what have you, which is interesting. I don't think all the buildings are going to be able to demolish, but I do believe it is going to be more than just one. And then this map also has a lot of like kind of sandstorm elements as well, from what I was reading from the website, which is kind of cool. So I really love this aesthetic. I know Cyberpunk, you know, some controversy there. I really love its aesthetic. I got to say that. Which, you know, and kind of brings me back to that. But one real quick thing, it's very small, but we have kind of the medic backpack. So we are going to have the medic, support, engineer, and scout classes. Oh my God. I literally played Battlefield 4 like 2 nights ago. So yeah, we do have kind of the general classes that Battlefield's known for, which is kind of cool, but we're also gonna have specialists in those in there as well. So, which is pretty neat. But you know, from this, you know, you can see that that's back, and it's also been confirmed. So I love this scene. We're gonna like, it really seems like they are putting a lot of thought into just like, hey, we know the Battlefield community is wacky and wild. You know, literally using C4 and launching logs and taking out jet planes, you know, wild. What other game can you do that in besides Battlefield? And they're leaning into it, which makes me happy. You know, does it take away from the realistic elements of it? Maybe. I mean, we are fighting in 2042, to be fair. But ultimately, I'm really, really excited, and it just, to me, this is a love letter to the Battlefield community of, we know what you guys want. Here it is. So, yeah, I'm trying to think if there's really anything else I really want to cover in this. Oh, the armor in this and all, I really dig. I'm not super happy that there's like specialists. I didn't really like that in Call of Duty. But if as long as we have some more customizable elements, I think it'll be fine. But yeah, just in this shot alone, we got this guy has some like crazy goggles on. This person has like entire face mask, another kind of crazy mask. You can actually still see people's full faces. This guy has something else going on. Just in one shot. Once again, I know this is not official gameplay, but very diverse armor elements, you know, which I dig. I really like that. He has like a shield up there. Same guy that we saw from earlier, so maybe he's a specialist too. I don't remember seeing him, but I could be wrong. So yeah, I gotta say, let me go back a second. I like that. Anyone else getting Warthog vibes? All right. But yeah, the tornado, sick, super sick. Same guy from before. Yeah. So I hope that we have other kind of weird, wacky vehicles, you know. But yeah, this just looks great. Let's see here. Just want to make sure there's nothing else I missed in the trailer that I wanted to bring up, but that's pretty much it. So, yeah, let me know down in the comments what you guys thought of the reveal trailer. Did it get you pumped? Are you excited? Do you have your doubts? Are you like, it's not gonna be that good? Yeah, let me know down there. For me, I gotta say I'm excited. I'm gonna temper my expectations a little bit. I do want to see the gameplay, but from what I can tell, it does seem like DICE is in tune with the Battlefield community, and they really want to deliver a game that the community is actually really going to enjoy. It's like I said before, just a love letter to the community. So I'm hoping that'll be the case. Those are the vibes I'm getting. You know, we'll find out a little bit more probably end of this month to closer to launch if that's actually the case. But hey, you know, so far the signs are looking good. Here we go. Hopefully there'll be a beta soon as well. I think we'll be getting that announcement either June 13th or at the end of the month as to when that might be. And, you know, I'm going to do it. So, but yeah, fantastic way. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more Battlefield content going forward. Like I said before, I got another video coming out tomorrow. But thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Do something good for yourself. And as always, take care.